Good morning, good morning. How are you? I am so excited when I get a day off. Kids are still fast asleep in bed, and I thought, do you know what? I've got a few jobs to do today. So, I want to make this look a little bit better than it does. I've still got a bit of redness around here. Let's see what we can do with it. My new, I was running out of illuminizing primer, so I've got a new one. So Pharmacy do two primers. So primer basically stops your makeup sinking into your skin. So if you don't put a primer on, you might notice that you put like your foundation on and it goes patchy or it disappears. It also can mean that your foundation clings to any dry patches. So when you're doing your makeup, like I always find if you've not done your skincare, it's not going to look right. If you look after your skin, if your skin is healthy, your makeup's going to look better. So skincare got done this morning. Primer just creates that barrier between your skin and your makeup, so it's not sinking into your pores, because that's when it goes all patchy and weird looking. Now, when you pick a primer, like Pharmacy do two, they do a blur primer and they do an illuminizing primer. Now for me, the blur is if you want that really matte effect. I prefer a dewy finish, and because my skin is combination, the blur one is like a gel. My skin just doesn't like it because I've got weird skin. I've got combination skin. This is more like a cream based one. So it looks like that. Looks like a cream really. But when you put it on, you'll see how like glowy it makes your skin. It gives your skin just this nice, healthy, it's just that nice base for your makeup, and it gives you that bit of bit of a healthy glow. I might just put a little bit more on here. I just think it makes it sit nicer on your face, and you've got that nice glow to it as well, which I just love. Now, the CC cream I use, there's two of this as well. There's a BB and the CC, and the difference between them is similar to the two primers. BB is more of a matte and CC is like your dewy finish. So it's just personal preference really. Like when I was in my 20s, I was obsessed with my skin looking like completely dry. And it's weird, like as I've got a bit older, I've like changed what I like, and I prefer now more of that like healthy, fresh look. Not like, it's not like greasy, you don't want it to be too shiny, do you? But I love that now, that kind of just dewy, healthy look. So anyway, so I'm in this like drama now. My kids haven't woke up yet. And I'm like, I'm always caught in that trap of like, you'll have to let me know if anybody else is like this, but how long do you let them lie in? Because, you know, if you leave them to lie in for too long, then tonight, nobody's going to be going to sleep, are they? Nobody is going to be going to sleep. I'm going to just put a tiny bit of the primer onto my brush with the BB cream as well, just for that extra bit of shine. Now this is the CC cream. What I love about this, it's getting rid of all the redness, it's getting rid of all the pores, but it feels like, look, it's got rid of all that red on my chin. It's not feeling like a foundation, it's like more of a medium coverage, and it feels like your own skin, which is like my favourite. It's weird how your taste changes as you get a little bit older, you know, like what you liked in your 20s, not so much in your 40s. It's funny how your taste changes. Let's just put a little bit more on the nose. I've kind of missed a little bit there. But that's the base. And it still feels like my own skin, which is what I always am going for. I don't really wear foundation that often. This is what I go for more than anything else. Now, I've been using these Shea Butter Colour Sticks nearly every day, because when I've put some CC cream on, as nice and fresh and glowy as that looks, I always feel like it looks a bit flat and it needs something. So just to give it a little lift, sculpt and highlight and blush, I've been using these. They're so easy. It's literally because I am. If you've been following me for a while, you know I'm not about the complicated cut crease posh makeup. I'm about what can we do quick, make it look half decent and out the door. So I just use these to like draw. I go around there. I do like a 3 shape. So I'm going round in under your jawline just to gives that bit of shadow, a bit more definition to your jawline. It can conceal any additional chinage. And then the blush, I'm putting this a little bit higher than I used to in my 20s because I just feel like it lifts everything when I put it that bit higher on my cheekbone. So I use the same brush for pretty much everything, so I'm just going to give that a little blend up. We are not going to, it looks like we're not going to be getting any more sun this half term, so this is just going to give that little bit of like a healthy glow to your skin while we're not getting the sun. Blend that up, and it doesn't leave you with like any crazy lines because it's a cream. It blends really nicely, and you just get the warm. Blend that down. And you just get the warmth from it, but without any crazy lines on it. Good morning, Fiona. Are you okay? My kids are still fast asleep. I don't know what to do. Do I wake? What time do people wake them up on half term? Like I'm normally working, so I get them up to go grandma's or wherever they're going while I'm in work. But today I'm not. But I don't like leaving them too long because I don't want dramas tonight, you know, like, and people wide awake all night. Right, that's tapped out. Look at the difference there with them colour sticks. It's gone from looking really plain and really flat to like, I feel like I've got a little bit of definition on my cheeks, a little bit of a healthier glow to my skin instead of like looking deathly white. And then the last thing I add, now these are absolutely identical to the Charlotte Tilbury ones. I feel like I found a brilliant dupe. They're like a fraction of the price of the Charlotte Tilbury ones, and they are absolutely identical. Little dabber thing on the top, and and I love liquid for highlight because you don't get that powdery residue that you can get sometimes. Look at that. Oh, top lip. And just pat that out. That is the nicest shimmer ever. This is like the ultimate hat, girls, because with it being a liquid, it just blends into your own skin, so you can literally hardly tell you've got highlight on. It just looks like you shimmer, just like you woke up like this. It's like I just glow. What do you mean? It's not a highlight. I'm going to use the same colour stick that I used on my cheeks, just on my lips for a little bit of colour. Because I do like to get 2 uses out of one thing. And then it like doubles up as like a bit of a lip gloss with a bit of a colour. There we go. You can tell I go for the easy, healthy, just like if it's healthy and it's easy to do. That's what I'm going with. And then I picked up a new Zen mascara. These have, it's like, I don't know if you've ever used a defining mascara before, but let me show you the wand. You've got like, if you can see there, you've got long bristles on the top and short bristles on the bottom. So I use the long bristles first, give it a nice even coat, and when you flip it over, something magic happens, like it picks up all the little lashes that you can't see and just like seems to just make them all more defined, so your lashes look thicker as well as longer. Love it. Proper concentrate when you're doing your mascara, don't you? The amount of times I've poked myself in the eye is unbelievable. I've done it like when I've been chatting as well. I'm like, eye streaming, like, scratch my eyeball. But yeah, I tend to hold the wand in front and try and like almost blink onto it, and that just fluffs it all up. I'll sort that mess out after. So when you've done like that coat with the long side, I just flip it over to that back bit and then just go over it again, but like only halfway down with that other side, and it picks up everything in between that you can't see. How good is that? Like, you wouldn't even believe me if I said that was £9. Like, what a find. Love that. Right, let's do the other one. And then the best thing to do if you ever smudge mascara is just let it dry. I always used to, I'm still bad for it, try and wipe it off and you smudge it. Just leave it to sit for a minute to dry and it comes off way easier. So I'll do exactly the same on this side. Long bristles first. Meant to be taking the kids this afternoon. They've been bugging me to watch this Minecraft movie, so if anybody's watched it, let me know. Is it like an hour and a half or something like that? So I might go and do that this afternoon. They've been asking, well, Jack's been asking me youngest for a while. Right, so that is your first coat with the long side, and then you just flip it over. Flip it over so you got them dead sharp bristles and just go halfway down and like blink. Hold it in front and blink, because that separates your lashes out even more. I mean, mascara just ties everything together, doesn't it? And just, it ties everything together. It makes you look nice and fresh. Just add a bit more on this side. Hello! From bald to like wispy long looking lashes. I love them. I think the trick is with that second coat and the small side, just hold it in front and like blink onto the wand and you get these dead nice wispy looking lashes. I'm obsessed with that. I can't get my head around that being £9. Fab. Right, let's see if I can now get that smudge off. If you let it dry, it should. Yeah, there you go. You let it dry, it just comes off dead easy. I was murder for always, like, if you smudge something, rubbing it, it goes everywhere, whereas if you let it dry, you can almost just pick it off. Done. Right, girlies, I'm gonna go and start my job. So I've got a bed to change, a few bits to do. I need to get to the gym, and then I've got to go do this Minecraft nonsense. So I'm just hoping it's all right. Like, I've seen loads of people going over half term and they've all said it's good, so hopefully it'll be good and they'll enjoy it. So yeah, have an amazing day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you soon.